We have an emergency stream. We won our first 2 matches of this heads up tournament. So 152 people start. So we have 2 knockouts for $10. It's $10 tournament, playing for 228 up top. Yeah, they do check call some ace highs. It's not an amazing turn card, but we can also get a deuce to fold, a 6. We have a heart blocker. There's a lot of rivers we can barrel as well. So actually I love pumping out 105 here. This is not an amazing river card to barrel, and they do have a lot of ace highs in the range. So we'll check back and evaluate what happens. So they did have the ace 8. So nice that we recognize that even when they check call flop, they have a lot of those. So all right, we lost our first spot, but it's a long battle. This is going to be a min open. Monster flop for the 4 or 5 here. If they check raise, I'm probably just shoving. We bet 45 into 120. They call. Great turn card. We can now get value from a 3 or ace high. That's not going to call me twice. Sure, there's 6x sometimes that doesn't check raise, but this is a monsterly awesome card to continue on. We're going to bet 145. They do raise. Man, I think we actually have to peel in position and fold river. I don't think we can fold to one single check raise on turn. Hopefully this isn't the shortest stream ever, but we are going to call. We do river ace straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hopefully they don't have a full house. I don't want to slow roll. I guess they have a full house sometimes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we call. Good luck. 10-6 is no good. We got this straight. Let's go, you guys. Sorry for the slow roll. I just took a few seconds to make sure that I was misreading the hand correctly. So how this works is a $10.50 buy-in. Every time you knock someone out, you get $5. This is a limp. Great flop. 2 overs, open and straight draw. They bet. I'm just going to jam. We have tons of equity. We can even get a 5 to fold. They still have a lot of air in their range. So with 2 overs, open-ended straight draw, I'm just piling this flop. Good luck to us. And they give it up. So nice. Very lucky on that river to get straight. 5-1 chip lead and aces. Oh, no. He gives me a few fishy tags. He's salty. He's salty. It's getting hot in Canada. Sun's out, guns out, boys and girls. Yes, yes, yes. They limp. We are going to see a flop with 9-5. Not a bad hand to check raise here because we do have some back doors. They check. I think we're going to bet now. Don't know if they're checking back Jack X here, so we can maybe go for some exploitation. We river a 5, which is great. So now we have some showdown value against ace high, a deuce, a 3. So it's obviously a great river. I don't feel the need to bluff this river anymore. So they're saying they check back a Jack or are value betting it an 8 all of a sudden. Tough spot, but we'll just move on and continue with our chip advantage. King 9 is just going to be a shove. Very, very short. Can we finish him off? Hey, we need 40%. 25%. 88%. Let's go, you guys. Get the 9 on the turn, another $5 to my account. Beautiful. What a great victory. That is our 3rd win in this tournament. It's getting more and more intense. There it is. 3 knockouts. We should send out a tweet. Okay, never mind. We're already on to our next match. No time to rest. So this is the bubble. If we win this one, we are in. Wow, we just flop a full house. Let's start with the check. Check raise is going to get a lot of folds. 5 like 9-5, I'll check raise, but because we literally have the entire board lock up, we're going to go for a slower play. Hopefully they barrel this turn. They have like ace queen with the ace of hearts. We want to get value from that now. This is a turn they're going to check back a lot, so let's lead it. Unfortunately, we don't get value, but when you have flop and full house heads up, it's really tough for him to have a piece. We're going to min open here. 2 overs gut shot. Again, we're going to go bigger on the texture. This is a board they check raise sometimes, and I would have to probably fold. I can't peel a check raise. They call. Pretty bad turn card. I'm barreling on a 10, a jack, a queen, a king, probably even an ace. But now at 9's feeling comfortable. I mean, we could bet twice and maybe get a 7 to fold. Sometimes he has 3-5s. I think we just check back and try to hit a river. It's a great river card. Sometimes they have a flush, but we're pretty happy. Bet 60. Can we raise for value? No way. We just have to call, win 15% of the time. This is not a size that's a flush, full house, a straight. I'd be shocked if I didn't have the best hand. Oh my god, I'm actually very, very shocked. Blinds are going up very, very fast here. We flop top pair, open-ended straight draw. We definitely check raising. He checks back. We see an ace, which is an awful card. I think we check again. It's probably the worst turn card in the deck. So they check back a lot of ace highs. I do believe we have to call. Pray to God he just checked back, gives up. Because I don't think we can call a river. Yeah, Reed was pretty much dead on. 5-8, he limps. We'll see a flop. Pretty good flop. Open-ended straight draw. They check back. Again, they've been check back folding a lot on these wet textures. So we bet with equity. So the times that our bluff don't work, we can hit a 6 and a jack. Make us very, very happy. It's an awful river card to bet, to be honest. If they check back a 9, they're happy. Ace high might even hero us. They don't have a 10. We could probably get a 7 to fold. So we are going to try one more time, I guess. Gonna fire 205. The snap fold river. Can we get a few let's goes in the chat for an 8 high bluff on the river where he snap folded? Didn't even think about it. Get out of here. This is my tournament. I mean, they folded to an ISO before, but we're not doing it with our garbage. We check Jack 3. Another situation where I just want to lead and get them to fold their air. And we do block something. It's worked before. Let's do it again. 121 into 200. Alright. 2 times that failed, so we will not do that again in the future. Jack 9 with less than 10 bigs. I think we're just going to shove. Good luck. Get there. 36%. 21%. Get there. Get 13%. 100%. 9 on the river. Oh my god. We're still alive. King 7 here is probably a call, you guys. He's shoving very wide for 8.6 bigs. King 3 off. I mean, King 7's a call. I think we have the best hand a lot. Good luck. Same hand. We're all in with the king. Let's finish him. Let's put the head on the spike. Calls. We're ahead. 56% equity. We have 76% equity. 100% equity. Get the let's goes out in chat, guys. We're on to the top 8. Our 4th win in the tournament in a row. We're in the money. We got it. We got it in the money. 3 of a kind. We're not checking back to induce. We're just betting. We get a call, which is great. So we're going to get 3 streets from an 8. Maybe ace high will peel once more. And we only got 1 street. Off to a great start, you guys. We're a little bit less than a 2-to-1 chip lead against this dude. Going to defend the Jack 9 offsuit. Man, it's pretty easy when you flop through. This is just a check raise, you guys. Oh, boy. I mean, there are some better jacks, I guess. I guess we're beat sometimes. We're all in, baby. Jack 8, we're ahead. Brick it. Low cards. Shoot. All right, chop it up. We're both licking our lips in that flop. I'm going to open up the 10-8. If he was less than 25 bigs, we would be limping the 10-8. We do flop an 8, which is cool. I think we check back because we have so many backdoors. They do have a lot of ace-x in their defending range as well. So if we bet and they check raise, I would be sick to my stomach. So I think we just check back and evaluate. Not a good turn card. We will be calling 1 street because we have middle pair gut shot. Do I hero call river? It's a good spot for them to bluff. With that size, I'm going to call you guys. And he win 1 in 4 times. The thing is, he just never puts me on an ace when I check back. I don't have a time bank, so I can't really explain. I think I'm good 25%. I might be good upwards of 40% of the time here. So we call. And queen 9's no good, baby. Oh, the reads are real. Damn, that was sexy. This has been a sexy match so far. 7-8 is a limp. Fold to a jam, but call up to a 3x. They limp. Good flop to check back again. 3rd pair. Backdoor spades. Backdoor straight. Good turn. Less chance they have a 9 now. Give us a 7 to make life easy. It's absolute brick. They have shown the ability to double barrel, so they're repping a 9 or a queen here. And we need to get 25% of the time. History states that they have been bluffing some weird spots. This isn't as good of a spot to bluff, but I still think we're going to pay him off. And we do see a queen this time. This is why we balance our limping range. Shoot, we didn't get him. Pretty good spot to check back. We have showdown value. Good turn. We're not folding just yet. I think we have the best hand. We could get air to fold. Yep, let's fire to bet. Getting like Jack 10 to fold here, 10-9. There is some value in that. We can get value from some worse ace highs as well. So now a 5 beats us a 9, a queen. We have a lot of showdown value. I hope they just have like... I don't know. This hand is weird. I don't have a good read on this situation. Oh boy, what a value bet on the turn against ace 8. Let's go, let's finish them off. This is close if they shove. If they limp, I guess we just see a flop and like maybe stop and go. We flop open-ended straight draw, backdoor flush, and overcards. I think we're literally just shoving flop. We're not going to check raise a c-bet. He has aces. We still have 36% equity, 25%. Unfortunately, we have 0%. Nothing we can do. We're never getting away from that situation with the open-ended straight draw. All right, back to even stacks. What can you do? 10 bigs each. This is just a check over a limp. Flop a 10. Going to be a check call, I believe. They check back. Don't think they're checking back. This is a great spot to bet. Going to get a lot of folds. We're going to get value from like ace highs and the ace of clubs. That's a nut low river card. The stuff that we wanted value from just got there. Just like all their ace highs with the ace of clubs. Shoot. Blind scope again. We both have 7 big blinds. Are you kidding me? This is just a shove. Pretty good hand. Heads up. Calls. We have them dominated. 70% equity. 85% equity. 93%. 100%. It's not over. They have a chip in a chair. Hold. 44%. We got a couple cracks to knock him out. All right. Get there. Okay. Okay. As long as we don't double him up a couple more times. Queen 3, obviously they're already all in. I likely have the best hand. What a heads up match this is. A little bit of run good there. Cooler in our favor, 36%. We'll take it, 77%. No king 7. Let's go, you guys. We are on to the semifinals. Can we see some let's goes in the chat? We have no time to take a break and take a sip of a coffee. Remember, these blinds go very, very fast. I want to play as many hands as possible. 6-4 is one of the worst hands to see bet, so we check back. Obviously, a great turn. They bet we have to call once. A great river. I mean, maybe they have flopped a flush or 2 pair, but we have to call. They're still value betting like a single kings, and they have a lot of bluffs. 10-7 is a pure bluff. Great start in this match. Going to be betting big. Obviously, top pair here is huge. Not a good turn. A lot of their queen X's just made 3 of a kind. Do we check back and let them bluff with like their missed hearts, or do we bet again? It's not a turn card to barrel, so we will check back. Not a good river card either. We're not check calling many ace highs though. I think we look him up, you guys. If he is a queen, he doesn't have many aces that check call flop, so he's only really repping a queen, and he does have a queen. We're not upset about paying off a queen. That's the only thing that he was really representing. He doesn't have many ace highs that check call that flop twice. He 3-bets, we're just shoving. They just call. Obviously an amazing flop for 9s. We're going to be betting small in the texture, like we would with value or bluffs. Great turn card. How about they just make 7-8? Sometimes they check raise a 3 here, but that's kind of a cooler if they have a 3. So we'll be betting out pretty big, 75%. Queen looks scary, but it's kind of a brick. How many queens do they have? They're never floating twice with many queens. This is a really easy spot to value bet. Is a 7 really going to be able to call? I don't know. So we're going to bet 3.45 for value. Snap calls, snap mucks. Let's frickin' go. 2-1 chip lead. This is a pretty easy limp now, because if I raise and they jam, I have to fold, and this is a kind of a monster heads up. So we always limp call to a 3x when we're less than 25 bigs. If we're over 25 bigs, we min open this on the button, but this is an easy peel in position. Flop a jack, good enough for at least 1 call. That's a decent turn, adding gut shot. I think I have the best hand now. Sometimes they have king jack or ace jack that slows down. We're not folding river. Can we value bet river now? No, doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's just take the pot and move on. Not much we can get called by worse there. This is just a shove with a suited queen, less than 10 big blinds. Thank you guys so much for resubscribing. I can't explain how much the sub team means to me. So much support. 35% equity for the win. It's going to be tough. It's going to be really, really tough. And that's a little unfortunate. Pretty standard shove there with less than 10 bigs, and they just wake up with a premium. They raise. This is not a shove from 19 big blinds. This is just a defend. They've been checking back, folding some boards, so let's continue to try it. We might as well try it. Are we going to fire out a river bet? Probably not. But with the tendencies that they've shown, we're going to try to exploit him. I don't know why they're checking back that and just fold into river. That seems like a very weak played hand. Ace deuce is just a shove, I believe. We're actually ahead, 56%. Can we hold him? 71%. Can we hold him? 86%. 100%, you guys. Let's fucking go. We're in the finals. Let's do it, you guys. We have $152 locked up. We have knocked out 6 opponents in a row, totaling $30. We have a $70 heads-up match. Still a lot of work to do. We see a limp. Obviously, we flopped the nizzles, which is great. We're going to let him limp stab, and we're going to check raise. This is a situation I usually check raise, but we have the absolute nuts, and they bet 2x pot. They're going to barrel a lot of turns, so I think we just call. It's an amazing turn. I hope they try to get a 5 or 3 to fold. Now we check raise to a size where we're going to shove. Oh, don't time out. And we're going to shove river. It's a great river, a lot of 2 pairs. We still have the absolute nuts. We're just going all in for the win. Can we win the tournament for $228? We are all in. I think they have like 10s in there thinking about it. All right, great start. 2-1 chip lead in the final match. This is a spot where I feel like check back. I mean, we want to get like queen jack to fold and all that stuff. So we're just going to bet small with our bottom pair. They call. Obviously, we turn gin, which is fantastic. Now I'm praying to God that they have some ace X in their defending range. We're going to go 205 just like we did with the bluff. And shoving river for value. They call. We have 2 pair. Call. Hold. They have ace deuce. 10. Oh, what a cooler turn. What a turn. 2 pair versus 2 pair. Big hit. Nothing we can do there. We're not upset about it at all. 6-7 is just a defend. Good spot to check raise, to be honest. We block hearts. We have 2 overs to the smaller cards and a gut shot. They have a lot of air. I actually think a check raise here is really, really effective. Again, sometimes they have it, but we're not worried about it because a lot of times they'll have air that just gets out of the way. 2 pair over 2 pair. Sick. I didn't even think about folding. You can't fold there ever. 9 deuce. Again, let's open. We're not walking out a button. Decent flop. Obviously, we block spades and we have a gut shot. So we're gonna bet out. 3 is like shut down. If they have a 7, we've been so aggro. I don't think they're folding a 7. 8 is not good either. We lose this one, my friend. They 3x. I mean, I don't like that they're 3x, but we have 10 big blinds. We're not folding here. Good luck. Hopefully we're ahead. 56% hold them, baby. That's an ace and a nut flush draw. Hold them 100%, you guys. Get me back in this match after 2-pair over 2-pair. Blinds go up. Okay, we're only a 2-1 deficit after we hold there. We're going to stick with the min opening strategy. He hasn't really 3-bet us yet. A nice small bet with the backdoor flush should get the job done. God, they min click it. That's so brutal. We can't do anything but fold here with the 3-7. King 5 is just going to be a shove from 11 big blinds. We need a lot of help, 23% to stay alive. Rip the dream, you guys. Second place in the tournament for $152. Oh! Thank you very much for viewing. GG, you guys. It was a good effort. I wish we could have, gotten that gold trophy, but it's not bad.